Welcome everyone to a new vlog. We have Harshit Raja commentating on the 12th round of the candidates and Amruta trying to figure out all the logistics for my trip. But where am I going? Well, I'm actually abandoning the last few minutes of our commentary and rushing towards the airport from Cyprus. I'm going to Poland, and you can see I'm a little bit worried and tensed for my taxi to arrive because the flight is exactly in 2 hours, less than 2 hours. It is at 10:15 and it's almost 8:45. The taxi is nowhere to be seen, but why am I going to Poland in the middle of the candidates? Well, there is an amazing education conference that's happening in Katowice, Poland, and I've been invited for it, and there comes a car which we realize that it's not our taxi. And finally the taxi arrives. I rush into it quickly as Amruta shoots this. She's going to stay back. It's a rest day tomorrow at the candidates. So I'll quickly go to Poland and come back in one day. The door doesn't close so easily. Oh, it's just, sometimes you don't have to try so hard. As the car leaves, it's a big pressure against time. And when I reach the airport, there's absolutely no one until a woman comes and helps me to get the ticket. But there was so little time that I was given a very VIP treatment and taken straight to the airplane. And guess what? I was there in time. People were queuing up to get inside the airlines and I had reached on time. That was incredible. In the flight, my neighbor was playing chess. Okay, there I am in Katowice, and my good friend Lukasz Turlai was there to pick me up at the airport. Together, we went back to our hotel. This is Katowice airport. And the time there is well past midnight. And finally I arrive in my hotel, and I hadn't had my food because I had to leave in a hurry. So that's my room 323, and okay, opening it was very nice of the hotel and the organizers to actually leave some food for me. And that's my room for the night. There were also some meat in it, but being a vegetarian, I enjoyed the fruits and the chocolates and the bread. Next day in the morning, I had a decent breakfast here and got ready to go to the conference. Look at that. Look at the spread of the breakfast. Oh my God. It's huge. I waited for the Uber to arrive to take me to Katowice Arena, where the entire conference and the event was happening. That's the venue. Now, the conference wasn't a standalone event. It was happening with 2 other events in the day. One of them was the European Individual. That is a big tournament that would happen in the evening. The other one was a children's event of 500 kids coming to play chess from the schools of Katowice. And look at the entry and the area there. It's beautifully done. And as I went there, I saw many different kiosks. The robot one was very interesting. And then entering into the school event was just beautiful to see, because 500 kids had come, and also the boards were all wooden boards because the European Individual was going to be played here. So the kids actually got to play on the same boards as the grandmasters. Isn't that special? And that is the room where the conference was held, and you can see a lot of people had turned up to understand many different topics. This panel was talking about chess as part of innovative education in the age of AI, and that's a very important topic. There were some wonderful guests who were there, And this entire conference was sponsored by ChessGrow. And you can see that there were also interpreters, translators who were there, and they were translating certain Polish panels into English, and the spectators could actually plug into these headphones and hear either Polish or English. Beautiful chess sets were placed outside, and there was also a tea and coffee shop here of Mokate, which is a brand which has supported chess in Poland quite a lot. The Lloyd tea is also their brand, and actually I did try it out. In fact, if you remember, Mokate were the same people who actually invited Gukesh a few months ago in Poland and had a very nice event organized for him. Adam Mokris, the owner of Mokate Group, is a big chess lover, and in fact he was going to come to the conference, so I was looking forward to seeing him there. I was also quite intrigued by the process of making coffee, and so I was just standing there shooting it. And to tell you the truth, it was really nice to see this all unfold in front of me. And this area is where there was a big chess shop. It's actually the Sunrise shop, and they have chess sets and clocks and books and some amazing books that I could see there. And if I was a chess player, I would have bought several of the books, but right now I'm not reading too much of chess, so I decided to give it a pass. There was also a small gallery that had been made with some beautiful chess pictures. You can see there Gukesh, and right next to Gukesh is the Andrei Filipovich, the well-known arbiter who's now well into his 80s. And here you have all the strong European women players who are there on this side of the posters. There was Duda there, and inside the venue you could see kids enjoying themselves playing chess. This is such a beautiful scene. When I entered, I could feel the energy of the kids enjoying this tournament. And not many of them were like very strong players. Many of them were making illegal moves and calling the arbiters every now and then. But what was very nice to see was the fact that chess was being promoted. And look at that, a check to the king, the queen is hanging, and this was one of the top board clashes that we shot. Maybe at some point I'll put it up on our games channel. White had a check there and moved the rook and resigned there, and look at the relief and happiness as his friend came in to give him a congratulations. This is Geert van der Velde. He is the former CEO of Chessable. I interviewed him. Another panel here on chess education, and there we see Keti Satsalashvili, our good friend there, who was preparing for being the host for the next panel. And then we had Tomasz Wilczewski, a very famous doctor who spoke about how the brain functions and for chess and education there. And then we had Dana Reizniche, who is a well-known personality in the chess world. She is also in FIDE, the managing director of FIDE, but also she was the former finance minister of Latvia. And this panel was especially very interesting. And then inside the venue, the children's event got over as the European event was about to begin. You could see this little kid enjoying himself with a robot, and it's a very beautiful one. You make a move, you press the button, and the robot makes its moves. I think it's a nice one, and I think this was one of my favorite panels here. You had Grandmaster Jacek here, Adam Mokris there was, and that's Lukasz Turlai. There was the mayor of Gliwice, there was the deputy mayor of Katowice, and also a representative from Superbet. So a great panel they got together, and many interesting discussions happened here, and I was quite glued to my seat listening to it. I think the conference brought together a lot of interesting personalities, and the best thing is that you get to meet each one of them. You get to actually share your ideas and thoughts, and that's one of the main reasons why these conferences are so valuable. Many new projects develop from here, many new ideas come into the fore, and I think Lukasz and Katie have done a tremendous job to be able to bring this huge conference to Poland. And there, as you can see, FIDE meeting the mayor of Gliwice, and this is exactly what I was talking about. New ideas, new projects come into being because of such conferences. And Dana Reisnish is showing a book to Adam Mokris, the CEO of Mokate Group, and she is showing I think a book of FIDE that has been made. And now all the dignitaries go to the venue where the European individual is going to begin. More than 100 grandmasters are here, and this one has players like Vasily Ivanchuk and Anton Guyaro and so many top strong players who are here to actually play at this event, because the winners, several winners of this event, will get a direct spot into the World Cup. And you can see them there on the top board making the first move. And the first move to be made is pawn to e4 by the mayor of Gliwice. And then I spoke to Adam Mokris, who had a message for the Indians.
In terms of the sourcing, we are very happy. So we have regular supply of coffee and tea from India, from your country. But on the other side, we started selling semi-products ingredients plus Mokate chocolate in India. Is just the beginning, let's say, in terms of the Mokate sales. So we're looking for a potential great partner in terms of the distribution in India to build up long-term business between us.
Wow! And Gukesh could be part of it as well, like as a.
We would love to. We would love to.
Thank you, Adam, for your time.
Thank you so much.
More panels continued throughout the day, as there were many interesting subjects, and we also had an artist who would draw beautiful little designs of pictures that were taken. Actually, there was one of mine as well. This one I think is mine. But yeah, it was very nice to see these little touches to make all the guests feel special there. And then I interviewed Miriam, who is part of the chess.com People's Experience team. And then there was this creators panel as well, where they talked about education and creators. There is Simon Plays Chess, Ketty, Anna Maya Kazarian, Kostya Kautsky and Geert van der Velde. So very nice panel there as well, talking about social media and everything about it. You can also see the head of Chess Grow was sitting there and just listening to every single word, which was really nice for me to see. Marlena there. And at the European individual, which was happening in the stadium, there was this beautiful episode of Lukasz Novak, who is a strong player, but because of certain limitations cannot travel to the tournament hall. So the organizers did an incredible thing. They actually set up a camera there. They brought him through the game on Lichess and Discord. So he was there on the video, and then moves were being made by him on the Lichess board, and the same moves were being made by the assistant on the board. And you can see the assistant is constantly looking at the screen so that the moment Lukash would play his move, and there you can see he's also wearing the player card of Lukash, he would make a move and press the clock to make sure that Lukash would not lose time. I think that was beautiful to see. We also had some other strategy games that were part of the conference, like this one is called Parlay, and it is about making sentences with these pieces, and if you make a sentence with 3 of them and it makes sense, then the side wins the game. So quite interesting to bring chess and language together. And there you can see the round of European individual going in full flow. I also interviewed Marlena. She's a WIM and also the owner of Chess Grow, and that interview will come soon. Towards the end of the day, we all had a wonderful dinner in this restaurant that was specially booked for the guests who had come, and there was like a 7-course meal waiting for us with different dishes, and it was very well organized. There you can see so many different breads and meats and cheese and butter and so many things, and that's the menu there with different food stuffs. Again, a place where people could talk to each other, come up with ideas, and I think that was done beautifully. This was my dish, a vegetarian one. It's made up of zucchini and vegetables. So I had this wonderful dinner, and then next day early morning I left for the airport to go back to Paphos for the 13th round of the candidates, which was supposed to begin at 3:30 p.m. and there I am at the airport of Paphos, and the round soon began, and I joined in, and we had a wonderful time with Harshit. Maurice also joined that day, and guys, I hope you enjoyed this vlog to Poland and back in 24 hours.